Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Movie of the World YouTube channel. So, friends, today I'm going to narrate a Germany movie, which is Stalingrad. It was released in the year of 1993 and directed by Joseph Will Samayer and starring by Dominic Thomas Chrisman, Yekent Nickel, Sebastian Rudloff, Dana Varvova, Martin Benroth, and many more. So, friends, I'm going to narrate a brief story in front of you. So, let's start. Stalingrad is a German anti-war film. The movie focuses on the suffering, fear, and hopelessness experienced by ordinary soldiers during one of the bloodiest battles of World War II. The story begins in North Africa, where a group of German soldiers has survived a series of brutal battles. Among them are Lieutenant Hans von Witzland, Fritz Reiser, Rollo, and several other exhausted men. After months of fighting, they are sent to Italy for a short period of rest and recovery. For a brief time, they enjoy good food, clean clothes, and feeling of being far from the battlefield. However, their peace doesn't last long. After a conflict with a superior officer, the group is punished and transferred to the Eastern Front. Their new destination is Stalingrad, a city that has already become a symbol of destruction and endless fighting. When they arrive, they find a landscape of ruins, buildings are reduced to rubble, the streets are filled with dead bodies, and every corner hides danger. Soviet soldiers defend the city with incredible determination, while the Germans are ordered to capture it at any cost. The men quickly discover that this is unlikely and any battle that they have fought before. Instead of large, open field combat, they fight from house to house and room to room. A sniper could be hiding behind any wall and death can come without a warning. During one operation, the soldiers enter destroyed building and killed several enemy fighters. They also encountered frightened civilians trapped in the middle of the conflict. These moments remind them that innocent people suffer just as such as the soldiers. The unit comes under the command of a harsh and ruthless officers who values obedience above human life. He orders dangerous attacks and expects his men to fight regardless of the cost. Anyone who questions his authority risks severe punishment. Fritz Reiser still tries to hold on to his humanities during one mission. He meets a young Russian woman named Irania. Instead of treating her as an enemy, he feels sympathy for her. Their brief connection shows that peoples on both sides of the world share the same fears and hopes. As the battle continues, winter arrives. The freezing temperatures becomes almost as deadly as the enemy. The soldiers have little food, poor equipment, and not enough warm clothing. Many become sick or suffer from frostbite. Then a disaster strikes. The Soviet army launches a massive counter-attack and surrounds the German forces. The German 60 armies is trapped inside Stalingrad. The soldiers are told that reinforcement and supplies will arrive soon, but these promises never become reality. Food becomes extremely scarce. Planes can't deliver enough to support thousands of starving men. The soldiers eat whatever they can find and struggle simply to stay alive. Wounded men often die because there are no medicines or doctors available. Hans gradually realizes that the battle is lost. He sees that the orders coming from high command are unrealistic and that countless lives are being wasted. His loyalty to fellow soldiers becomes stronger than his loyalty to military commands. One by one, the members of the group die. Some are killed in combat, others freeze to death, and many lose the will to continue. The horrors they witness change them forever. The dream of victory disappears, replaced only by the desire to survive. Eventually, a few of the surviving soldiers decide to escape the encirclement. They know that staying in Stalingrad means certain death. Hans joins them, hoping they can somehow reach safety. Their journey across the frozen landscapes is filled with danger. They must avoid both Soviet forces and German military police, who are hunting down the deserters. Even their own army has become a threat. The men grow weaker with every step. Hunger, exhaustion, and the freezing cold take a terrible toll. They remembered their families and the ordinary lives they once had before the war. These memories give them strength, but they can't change their grim realities. As they continue across the endless snow, their numbers grow smaller. The battlefield offers no mercies. The film doesn't present dramatic acts of heroism or glorious victories. Instead, it shows the slow destruction of ordinary men caught in a conflict far greater than themselves. In the end, the surviving soldiers collapse in the frozen wilderness. Their hopes of returning home fade away. The movie closes on a tragic note, emphasizing that war destroys not only cities and armies, but also the humanity of those forced to fight. Stalingrad 1993 is ultimately an anti-war story. It argues that there are no real two winners in war. Political ambitions and military pride comes at the cost of countless human lives, and the greatest victims are often the ordinary soldiers who have little control over their own fate. So friends, this is the climax of the movie. Thank you so much for watching with me.